I am Jennifer Kilgore, and Jess has been a friend of mine for a long time. And earlier this summer, I was working out and tweaked my knee, and at the time it just kind of, I didn't really hear a pop as much as just it pulled in a funny way. And it bothered me, but I kind of kept going. And later on that day, I noticed that I really actually hurt it. I was still able to walk, I was still able to run, really still able to do my regular life. So I just kind of watched it, and because it wasn't like some hugely serious injury, it just bothered me. And so as time I would say over the course of a couple weeks, as time went on, it bothered me more and more. I was still able to walk, I was still able to even jog. I just had a hard time doing sitting down. I have small kids, and so you're up and down all the time, and so it was hard to sit down and sit with my legs crossed, or it was hard to do squats, stuff like that. And so I messaged Jess and I was like, I think I need to come in and see you. I'd rather just go straight to you than go to the doctor, because I feel like what the doctor's gonna say is, well, let's do a scan, and then they were gonna refer me to PT anyways. And so I trust Jess and Tim and Restore Thrive so much that I thought, well, let's just start here. And I trust that if she felt like it was out of her realm of experience, then she would refer me back to the doctor. She evaluated my knee. She talked to me about what happened. She had me do some just basic exercises to see kind of what my mobility was and range of motion, things like that. And then she actually diagnosed it at that point, and we came up with a plan. And so it was awesome, because I felt like I was able to just go straight to the issue, and really from a financial standpoint saved a chunk of money, because I wasn't paying for doctor's visits and co-pays and scans and all of that. Jess and Tim are, regardless of a friendship or not, are just the most warm and inviting and extremely knowledgeable. I mean, they're so smart, they're so well read, they know what they're doing. And so I think just with that, you trust them immediately. So I think Restore Thrive's impact on my life has been significant. One, because Jess and I are friends, and I just really value her friendship, and really respect Tim and Jess as physical therapists and just as family people. And but I would say, from a practical standpoint with my knee, I saved so much time in the healing process by just going straight to Restore Thrive to be treated. And like I said, I have 2 young kids, and so and I enjoy working out. It's a big part of my life. It's a big part of my just stress relief, and so being able to not be away from that for so long was probably the most impact in a positive way that Restore Thrive has had in just my training in physical therapy. I think that there is a place for medicine, I think there is a place for surgery, and I think there is a place for physical therapy. And I think that each person needs to have an individualized plan for that. I don't think that there's a blanket kind of thing that can take care of everyone's individual injuries or physical needs. And so I think that that's what Jess and Tim do really well, is coming up with an individualized plan for each patient so that their bodies can work in the ways that they were meant to work.